My understanding that the last meeting was everybody was given a packet, same 3 packets I've got right here. And we were supposed to, my impression was we were supposed to decide on, I was supposed to, you know, okay, we're going to go this line here, what do you think about this? And basically vote yes or no.
Does Miss Jordan leave any information on hers? Because I don't think you can do it without her being here, because we need her input also.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You're concerned about damage to the building. In the agreement for people to rent the building, can you make 1 or 2 people financially responsible for damage to the building?
Yes, sir, that's that profile. I guess, do we know, I guess hopefully she'll be here next month?
Hopefully.
I will go with what I've got highlighted in paperwork here with Shalina and Angela. Have them draw, put this all together because it's kind of bits and pieces, you know, kind of pieced together. And we'll do it for a presentation for the next meeting.
Okay.
It'd be good like you did when y'all did the contract for Officer Potter, where you had it drawn out and then everybody kind of went along and y'all hashed it out that night. Then probably did something like that.
Yeah.
See, I thought this is what we were going to be doing now.
Lee, if you've taken the prices from different cities and you've kind of compiled them and kind of got a general idea of what the norm would be.
Well, Chandler's is $50 to rent the thing, which I think is, which I haven't seen their facility. I don't know how big it is. I know it's in a renovated building and stuff, or renovated years ago.
I can't imagine that.
And that's kind of what I was thinking. But some of these others, Wells Grants, Forest Hill, you know, nobody, I would think locally is going to have, I mean, even Cooney's is, I mean, theirs is a nice building, don't get me wrong, but they don't have quite the square footage as ours does.
CUNY? Put 2 or 3 of them inside that building.
That's what I said.
But there's plans to partition it off, maybe make smaller sections so you can rent out a smaller section.
Well, we have,
instead of the whole building.
once the building is complete, there is a meeting room on the far side
Okay.
where you don't have to do the big spots. We're going to have to go back and tailor that. Right, Fauci?
Yes, sir.
All this right here is minimal, depending on where we get the funds to finish out kitchen, smaller meeting rooms, that kind of. And of course, I'm sure the prices should, whatever administration did at that time, will decide what their price would be for the smaller rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you go with 35, you're going to miss Briarwood Bay HOA meeting. Right, Steve?
Ours is free.
Oh, it's free?
We need a tip.
Oh, okay. The tea is good. I thought y'all paid 35.
That might have been $50.
We don't need to make a motion for him to do anything.
No, I'm giving.
I got that back, 150 for the rental and 50 for the deposit. Right.
That's about right. Yeah, Fauci.
At Forest Grove, we do 50 for a half day, 100 for a full day. And we did a $50 deposit. Problem is, a $50 deposit, nobody cleaned up. We made our deposit $300. They're calling me at the house, where's the trash bags?
So would y'all keep the $50?
No, if they clean the building up, we give it back to them. Now, we also took checks because we knew we could take it to the JP. And
But
you
said nobody cleaned up. Y'all didn't keep the money.
we rented it for 50 for a half day, 100 for a full day.
And you have a $300 deposit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because a $50 cleanup deposit that you turn the building back over, nobody ever cleaned the building. They just walked out the door, they didn't even lock it sometimes.
And you kept that money.
When we made it 300, they started cleaning it, and we refunded the deposit. It's about 1,800 square feet.
Totally agree with Tim. The more money that's in the deposit, the more people will behave themselves.
Well, I said, you know, y'all can get a vote for me at $500 for the deposit.
Go ahead and write
It's
it up.
more than that on an apartment.
And we'll just go through it and hash it out next week. And I apologize, because I didn't remember. I really didn't. I got a little preoccupied with the last meeting. So we'll take care of it in the next meeting. Y'all ready to move on? All right. Thanks, Lee. Okay, next, number 7. I think we've already hashed it out now. We paid off the IRS. So we don't need to go back into
You might
that
want
one.
to throw in there that wasn't our bill.
That it wasn't our bill?
Oh,
We know, yeah, the fire engine was their bill.
You know, but these people don't.
Okay,
They weren't here.
the IRS was not our bill, it was the bill with the prior administration, just like the fire truck, it was the bill for prior administration. We have diligently worked to fix these things. You know, we cashed the CD to pay off the fire truck, And we just been nibbling and biting at this IRS, but anyway, it's something we inherited, so. Yeah, I know the story, he knows the story, but whatever. Let's move on. Don't get hung up on it. I'm not worried about what nobody did, but it's a good deal. Lights, Coffee Land Road, Broadwood Bay. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Good light.
Now, Mr. Rutledge, I need to know. I drive by there somewhere to go. I drive by there sometime at night. Is that color enough to illuminate that intersection, or do I need to put a white light there?
I drove it.
I get high voltage up there.
No, I drove it the other night and it looked fine to me. And the fact is, I didn't even realize it was there. And when I got there, I went, "Oh, looky here, we got a light." So, yeah, fine with me.
Well, I'm not taking the credit for it. Mr. Dross did all the legwork. I just cut the check. Matter of fact, you'll see it on the next check register. For that light, it's $1,000-something. I ain't trying to hear it.
These walk a lot longer between these and here the road. These are broader than mine. That's not too rough.
You go over there and you're going to need a shot. I'll take a six-pack. Yeah, but as long as it's illuminating enough to where you know that's where the turnoff is, I think we've solved the monster. I wasn't trying to light the 25, drop a hot 25 on us. I wasn't trying to light that whole intersection up because I was afraid somebody might have a wreck. So if you use that as a landmark, say, okay, yeah, you know, I'm getting close to the road. So if y'all want me to change it to the white light, let me know. But I drove by that other night and I think it's pretty much go do what
The new blacktop with the stripes in it too. So
yeah, true. It's a culmination of events that got it together. And Broadwood Bay, did we satisfy your intersection with those lights we put up? They said one lady, she was ecstatic because that's where the kids catch the bus or whatever. And I'm not taking the credit for that. That was Officer Potter who went through there. Some of the lights he put in special neighborhoods, light up special people. So, yes, they are. And that's what we want. We want the light on them. So when we go in there and kick that door in, we know what we're doing. We want the light on them. We want to light the blind at night.
Put flashlights on your weapon.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay. Going back military, watch out. So anyway, we got that accomplished. So y'all will see that on the next bill, I'm sure. So now you know what it's for. Judge, get busy.
Had 18 cases filed for the month, and 11 dismissed for driving safety, 4 for deferred, 25 warrants issued, $7,027 in revenue, which the city got to keep $4,300 of.
Any questions? Okay. Dissertation?
No, sir.
None?
I got called in and had to take care of some other tasks, and I'm not properly prepared.
Big deal for that. Hey. The first. Great.
Chief, how long do you suspect that burn ban is going to be on? What was the little
It'll be
numbers with the marsh?
It'll at least be next Tuesday. The Commissioners Court will vote on it next Tuesday.
Did they put the ban on before or after that gusher rain
Before.
we had here?
Before.
They put it on before.
They put it on Tuesday, and we got the gusher
So
rain
there is
Tuesday,
a little
Wednesday
hope
night.
in the future here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's good. I was wondering about that.
is there a ban in Smith County?
I'll take this time to congratulate the fire department as usual. The fire department is doing an extremely great job. I don't see him doing it today because he works all night putting out fire. Seems like when you put a burn ban on, that's when people start burning the most. You know, I called another day, where you at, Chief? Oh, I'm towing a boat in. I got a dead boat out here on the water. I said, I'll call you when I get to land. I'm like, he's always gone doing something. And that leads, well, I'll get to that. But fire department is doing what they should be doing. And if any of you doubt it, see if you can ride around with him one night. I gave him that radio back because it was waking me up in the middle of the night.
I need the help. Come sign up.
But I want to thank you for the work you do for our chief. Between you and the police and the EMTs out there, I sleep a lot better at night. I don't care what anybody say. As a matter of fact, they were at the Pop's Chicken yesterday, and I started about at lunch. But just knowing that they are here, instead of waiting for somebody to come from Tyler or somewhere else, it makes you more peaceful. I mean, that's a thought.
It's,
I started to.
it's cut the response time
Because
down.
I didn't have a city credit card.
Oh,
that's gonna be on YouTube.
Most of our medical emergencies, the response time's been cut by about 6 minutes. So where it used to take 13 plus, it's somewhere between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Where do you get on your firefighter numbers?
For number of members, 12.
He got some new ones. He got some young bucks in there now. See,
Well,
in order
I'm
to
not
join the
counting
fire
them.
department, they're supposed to be screened by the mayor. We have forgot that lately, so he got him some young out there now, telling them old men to move out the way, which is good. All right. Well, this is the most orderly, quickest meeting we've ever had. We might have to do this again. All right, my report, I did tell you about Idell Lewis Road. Enough said about that. We will get to that as we can. EDC. I want to thank the EDC for helping out with the building. But more particularly, I want to thank the EDC for that very nice donation that you gave to the fire department from the proceeds of the July 4th event. Thank you. I mean, they worked their tail off by the 4th of July, but they don't. The majority was for the fire department who was out there. They assisted also. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. That fire department doesn't run by itself. They don't receive a check. They get a little money at the beginning of the year from a department in Athens. I'm not gonna call it out, and that's it. Other than that, they live off of donations. Now, there's some of you in here I know personally come by with a case of water, come by with this, that. They average about 3 to 4 cases of water per fire per night. Okay? So if you can see to it through the goodness of your heart to sometimes give them a little something. Oh, I know you did. I know you did. I saw it out there. You wrote his name on a real big.
Yeah.
Right out. But anyway, if you can see it through your heart to do a little something for them, it would be nice. It would help out because that's the only funding. That's the only funding that they get is what. After that, it's what we give them. You know. And contrary to proper belief, I believe I'm up to about. I think I gave 3,000 this month, didn't I? Somewhere in there.
Well, yeah. It was already budgeted, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like, you know, but I'm just saying.
It was like Lee said, get the pump, but we don't have no money.
Well, in order to keep it rolling, and in order for you and I and everyone else to sleep peaceful at night, you need, if you can, help out. That's all I'm asking. If you can, help out. Because, like I said, if you don't know what they do, ride with them one night. You'll respect a whole lot more. And like I said, EDC, I heard that y'all gave, I was going to have you present the check to them today, but when I got ready for all that to happen, they tell me, Bruce had already gave me the check, they already spent it. So,
Quick.
yeah, his money goes quick. It goes real quick. With pumps and stuff like that, the council member order. Listen, Jerry.
You want to tell me what that talk was since you keep bringing it up?
I'm gonna say, what was
It's been a few months since we talked about it.
We less than an hour away. I mean, not like our time.
That pump that I was able to nag the mayor for what, 6 months?
Yeah.
If you've got a lake, a pond, a swimming pool on or near your property, you're in luck. Hopefully. Fire department will be able to, once they use the reserves in their truck, are able to suck water out of those reservoirs with this pump. Help get water to the fires quicker.
Only got to be 3 inches deep.
What kind of GPM does it have?
It depends. And what I mean by that is it can flow up to 400 gallons per minute, but it depends on the restriction and the...
You can empty your swimming pool in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, now, to give you an idea, we used one at Westwood Beach, a swimming pool, and it's 88,000 gallons, and we pumped it dry in 8 hours.
That's a big scoop.
That was 88,000 gallons.
So distance-wise and your output, can it keep up with your discharge?
It'll keep up enough to as our tanker shuttles are working. It's going to supplement, you know, because our tanker shuttles are pretty well keeping, you know, I don't want to jinx anything, but our tanker shuttles are keeping up pretty good. It's like we had a fire Friday night, Saturday night. And most times when we get there, we pretty much put a stop on it where it's at. I mean, we've been real fortunate. I mean, we had a fire on 4217, but down by Allentown. And that house is probably 60 years old, but we put a stop on it. I mean, left the walls and roof going. And with our automatic mutual aid that we have with Berryville and Frankston, and now West Side is joining in. We had, I think I sent Mr. Graham's son a picture that night. We had about 9 trucks on scene in about 18 minutes. So, and with those creeks that are over there, those will supplement them. And what's good too is for the boathouse fires, the grass fires especially, they'll be probably one of the main line defenses.
Is there any insurance advantage if you do have a reservoir near your home, that knowing that we have that capacity?
Our big problem is they don't judge by the floating pump, they judge by the tanker shuttle. But see, the floating pump can be used to fill those tankers. Now, when I was at West Side, we built those small trucks over there specifically to draft from the lake. So when we call West Side, their trucks will be coming over, and they're flowing 250 gallons a minute. So if a 2,000-gallon tanker comes up there, and somewhere 8 to 10 minutes, they're out of there. Eventually we'll get a drop tank, and we'll have 3,000 gallons of water sitting there. They'll drop 3,000 and go. But the floating pump is specifically for our urban interface. Is going to help out along our lake shore, because some of these areas along the lake, it's kind of steep. I mean, you can't get a truck in there or anything else where you can hug this pump down there, and it's got 100 foot of hose, and we can put more than that, but it's going to be great.
How big is it?
It weighs 78 pounds. I mean, it's 2-man lift.
Okay, so
It's got a 3-inch.
You ain't gonna have to trailer or something.
No. It's got 2-man lift, 2-person lift. I don't mean man, but 2-person lift. So it's got a 3-inch intake. Like I said, depending on the resistance on the line, it'll flow up to 400 gallons a minute.
So lead pump arrived today.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you stencil it, lead?
So you can water your grass pretty fast.
Okay, anything else?
We'll go try it at your house.
Before we adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank y'all for everything.
And here's something y'all need to do. Hold on, before we adjourn. Here's something the council needs to think about. We need to name that building. We need to name that building, so we come with some ideas next meeting. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Got them all, Andy. Let's go home. All right. Thank you, folks, for a very constructive and undestructive meeting.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
I won't let you go this way.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, that fire we had over there, we used about 6 cases of water. It's just hot and muddy. Oh,
Lee, you've taken the prices from different cities, and you've kind of compiled them and kind of got a general idea of what the norm would be.
Well, Chandler's is $50 to rent, which I think is, which I haven't seen their facility. I don't know how big it is. I know it's in a renovated building and stuff, or renovated here, some paperwork here with Cheline and Angela. Had them put this all together, because it's kind of bits and pieces, kind of pieced together. And we'll do it for a presentation for the next meeting.
Okay.
It'd be good like you did when y'all did the contract for Officer Potter, where you had it drawn out and then everybody kind of went along and y'all hashed it out that night. Then probably did something like that.
Yeah.
See, I thought this is what we were going to be doing now.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You're concerned about damage to the building. In the agreement for people to rent the building, can you make 1 or 2 people financially responsible for damage to the building?
Yes, sir, that's profile. I guess, do we know, I guess, hopefully she'll be here next month?
Hopefully.
I will go with what I've got highlighted. My understanding that the last meeting was, everybody was given a packet, same 3 packets I've got right here. And we were supposed to, my impression was we were supposed to decide on, I was supposed to, okay, we're going to go this line here, what do you think about this? And basically vote yes or no.
Does Miss Jordan leave any information on hers? Because I don't think you can do it without her being here, because we need her input also.
I can't imagine that.
And that's kind of what I was thinking. but some of these others, Wells Branch, Forest Hill, nobody, I would think locally is gonna have, I mean, even Cooney's is, theirs is nice building, don't get me wrong, but they don't have quite the square footage as ours does.
CUNY? Put 2 or 3 of them inside that building,
That's what I said.
But there's